Last evening, President Museveni dismissed 3 top KCCA officials, including Executive Director Dorothy Chisaka, her Deputy David Luyimbazi, and the Director of Public Health over negligence of duty following the collapse of the Kiteezi landfill. Their dismissal followed an Inspectorate of Government report on the collapse of the landfill on August 10, 2024, which claimed the lives of at least 35 people. In an interview, we asked the former KCCA Deputy Executive Director if he was surprised by his dismissal.
I didn't foresee this coming on account of the fact that we did everything in our powers to make sure that the incident that happened didn't happen. In the constraining circumstances, things happen. But again, as fate would have it, somebody has to pay the price.
When asked if he believed his sacking was unjustified, here's what he had to say.
The outcome, the truth will come out later on whether the decision made was okay or not okay, but we have to face the reality now. We have to hand over office and let the incoming people deal with the situation as it comes.
More than a month has passed since the Kiteezi landfill disaster. We inquired why Luyimbazi didn't resign in the aftermath of the tragedy.
Resigning would be a mark of weakness. I could have resigned if I was given the resources and I failed to do the work I was supposed to do. If it was facilitated and I failed to do the work I was supposed to do, I would not even think twice. But we work in challenging circumstances. No government agency, including KCCA, has all the resources to do everything they need to do. Crises like the one we face are some of the challenges we constantly face. So, resigning is easy. Staying on to serve is more difficult.
The landfill collapse occurred despite multiple warnings from the National Environmental Management Authority, NEMA, urging KCCA to cease dumping at the Kiteezi site.
If you're on a path of destruction for 9 years, a warning of 30 days will not save you. The landfill was supposed to be decommissioned 2015. Due to lack of funding, it continued to operate. The crisis, even when the warnings were made, was not in a position to be averted at that point in time. It was on a journey of collapse, imminent collapse. But at the end of the day, this is a subject of adjudication and the truth will come out.
Luyimbazi, who had served for 4 years, reflected on his achievements during his tenure.
African Development Bank projects, we're going to be able to rehabilitate about 100 kilometers of roads. We have Greater Kampala Metropolitan Area Urban Development Program. We're going to be able to rehabilitate and upgrade about another 100 to 120 kilometers. We have a program is going to be financed by United Kingdom Export Finance. We shall be able to rehabilitate about 200 kilometers of roads, between 200 and 250 kilometers of roads. Now, government has now also injected money into road rehabilitation. I think the budget over the next 3 years, we're going to get about 550 billion. We're going to be able to rehabilitate or improve about 85 kilometers. In total, about 350 kilometers are going to be revamped in the city.
Luyimbazi attributed many of the KCCA challenges to the political leadership of the city, not following up on the issues put to them.
Leadership in this institution should be able to speak to the problems of the institution. If we are underfunded, under-resourced, that communication should be able to reach the topmost table of government. I know that some of the problems like the one we faced are likely to happen.
In his letter, President Museveni directed the Police, Criminal Investigations Directorate, CID, and other crime management agencies to conduct further investigations into the Kiteezi landfill disaster.
Being fired is an inconvenience, but at the end of the day, you allow the course of justice to determine whether you're guilty or not.
Braymond Tamale, NTV.